Meh. Here we are, ready for another season. We are got a couple good deer on camera. We're getting ready to get everything prepped, ready for the season. We're gonna get after this chase. But first, guys, here's what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about last year. So I had a couple good deer on camera, watching them as the season was approaching. As season started, they started dropping like flies. I was getting pictures sent to me, deer that got killed, trying to, narrow down the next buck that I was going to chase after. Lo and behold, I got a new spot. I just had one of those feelings, so I went, got permission, and I was able to land the spot, get in the tree, get everything set up. I was running a couple cameras, but wasn't really seeing a whole lot. As far as mature bucks wise, I was just seeing a couple small ones here and there. Well, it got around November and I was supposed to go to Illinois, but I had to change plans. Of course, life happened, so changed plans, and then wasn't able to make it to Illinois, so I hunted the new spot that I got. Started hunting it hard. Then I went in one Saturday morning. I hunted that morning. I seen a nice, probably 120-inch deer. I was like, heck yeah, that's the first good buck that I've seen. So I got really excited about the area. So, and that goes to show you, not everything shows up on trail camera that you're hunting. But that being said, I get out of the woods, go to the house, do my little honey-do list, just so I can hunt back that evening. But lo and behold, I was like, I'm probably not going to go this evening. I'm just going to keep messing around the house, doing yard work, miscellaneous stuff. It's perfect weather outside, or to be in the woods, right? So that's where I went. I went to the woods, but got in there about 2:30, which typically that time of year you want to be in there a little earlier if you got good bucks coming in. So I got in there about 2:30, sitting there in the stand, not seeing a whole lot of movement. But one thing I noticed, I seen a little buck come over to my left. So I kind of spin around in my saddle and I'm sitting there watching. And he's messing around with the does that was bedded on the hill, which I didn't know they was bedded on the hill at the time. They was bedded down, I guess, whenever I come in. Hopefully they didn't watch me get up. I guess I didn't spook them, so maybe they didn't mind me climbing up the tree, getting everything in. Little buck, he beds down when the does wasn't messing around none. So I'm just watching, hanging out. Next thing I know, it's getting to be about 4:15. I see this buck come chasing a doe all the way up and around and behind me. They got right there in front of me, And I was watching them mess around, you know, running around. I was like, oh, heck yeah. You're finally getting some good action. So I'm watching. Next thing I know, here comes the buck that I shot, comes straight up out of the holler, out of the bottom, comes up there, pushes that big buck around, or that little buck around. They're running around. I get full draw at one point in time. Everything finally slowed down and they was just kind of bristled up at one another. I get it full draw, and when I got it full draw, I'm spinning around the tree because they take off running, and I'm just going full circle as far as I can go around the tree at full draw. I come back around the tree because they come back up to the top and stop. I don't know how much of it is on camera as far as spinning, because at that point I was at full draw and you could probably just hear the leaves rustling. But on another note, self-filming is very hard. So, therefore, you might not see everything on camera that happened. That's because when you're spinning around the tree with a full-drawn bow, you can't move your camera. I mean, or your camera arm, you know, it makes it very difficult. So, as the deer are running around me, I'm fully drawn. The bucks come back up the hill. I'm like, yes, I'd already let down my bow. I got everything repositioned, camera put back in place. I'm set on ready. So I get ready to draw as I see them coming back into frame on the camera, and, you know, see them back on my right side. When they come in, I get ready to draw. About that time, that doe blows out of there. Boom, there goes both bucks. Gone. I'm talking about down the holler, back across the other side, and then I couldn't hear nothing. Like all the other deer that was in the area was just standing around, not doing nothing, just looking around like, what the heck just happened? So I'm sitting there. About this time, I looked at my watch, it was like 4:30. So what I felt like eternity, it was only 15 minutes, roughly. So I'm sitting there hanging out, looking, didn't really see a whole lot of nothing going on. Then all of a sudden, here comes the woods. It sounds like the woods are on fire. Here come more deer. So this time, instead of the smaller buck chasing the doe, the big buck was chasing the doe first. Well, they come back up around behind me. I spin back around, grab the camera. I get some footage of them coming back in. I set the camera up. She walks right, I'm talking about right, perfect through camera frame. So I said, okay, this is where I need to be. Man, I let it eat, but I couldn't see when he stopped. I couldn't see what was on camera frame. So I just assumed that he was in camera frame. And as y'all can tell, I didn't get the kill on camera, but I got really close. So the moment I let the arrow fly, it was one of those moments where your mind goes crazy, because one, you want to make sure you made ethical shot. Two, you want to make sure you can find him. Three, you just super excited. Golly, just the biggest buck you've ever shot. As you watch him just run down through the woods, crashing, you just hear everything and then all of a sudden everything gets quiet. And the deer that are in the area, they're all just like, standing around like, what was that? And then they just mosey off and your heart's just beating out of your chest. You're sitting there super pumped, tore up all at the same time, all the emotions going through. You have no clue. He toted my hair about 60 yards. I watched the limit on. There's deer everywhere. Please, Lord. Please, Lord. The shot seemed okay. I'm not 100%, but it seemed like a pretty good shot. So I immediately pick up the phone, call my brother because I know he's hunting down below me. I call him. I'm like, hey, I just shot one, really good one. I said, I need you to get up here so we can help me get this thing out of the woods, get it on film, because, you know, self-filming is hard. So I'm sitting there waiting at the truck for my brother to get there, and as you know it, the rest is history. All right, guys, here we are. We're gonna go down here and see if we can find some blood. I feel confident in the shot, just not 100%, so I gave it some time. Let's see, yeah, I gave it well over an hour. So we're gonna ease down here, look for some blood, follow the blood, find a deer at the end.
It does not like this light.
Is it not?
You're just fine.
Let's see.
Got a little blood here.
Blood.
You think you hit him a little forward, or just you think it was
I
dead?
think it was just a little bit. I think it was just a little bit forward, so I think I got into the shoulder blade, but I feel like it was good enough penetration. Bubbles in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's sideways.
Let's hang a navigator right there. Somewhere right there.
I get a little blood trail in the vise. You can see it from 360 degrees.
About 40 yards.
Yeah, we're about 40 yards so far. Show the navigator. See the navigator, boys?
There's our last blood marker.
That's it. There's the blood. You can follow the trail with them.
There's another one. There he is, buddy. Look at the freaking mask.
Got good mask.
Heck yes.
Oh, this one, Raven. It's her birthday. It's her birthday today. Oh. Awesome.
Man, he stinks, boy.
I'll tell you that, man.
That's a good deer, son.
This is the obsession. The obsession did its job right there, boy. Man, I tell y'all what, right now, they come in there freaking hammering the doe. They circled the tree like 4 or 5 times. I was up there in the JX3 saddle. I circled the tree, trying to wait on him to get a shot. I drew back, had to hold it for, I don't even know. It felt like eternity, but anyway. Praise the Lord.
Heck yes.
Awesome. I freaking love it. Oh my gosh, I love this. Love the chase.
That's an older deer too, bro.
Yeah.
Dang good.
Y'all will see the rest of the video and the story to go with it. Promise. But we need to get out from behind this neighborhood.
Yeah.
Dude, he went down almost instant.
Oh yeah, it's probably 50 yards or so, 60. Oh, there's your arrow.
I turned it with him. I guess I hit a little bit of the front shoulder. Awesome. Awesome. All right, boys. We'll see y'all back at the truck.
Thanks so much, guys, for watching my hunt. Leave us a comment on your deer that you shot this past season. Make sure you hit the bell notification, smash the subscribe button, and we'll see you again next time.